Hello everybody, Rokimakshin here, and welcome to the Week 3 team building video for the Spear Pillar Draft League. This week, our matchup that we are going to be going up against. Let me just make this smaller. So this is going to be the matchup this week. We're fighting Terrazarud, Terapagos, Gliscor, Primarina, Deoxys Speed, Slitherwing, Tinkaton, Skuntank, and Cutiefly. Now, one thing that I did kind of notice is just taking a quick little look. Only one hazard removal option in Terapagos. So, if I can get up some hazards that can wear down the team a lot, so that will end up helping out a good amount. One other thing that I noticed is a lot of fire weak mons, although my only fire type really is Oricorio. But I do have some like fire capabilities coming from, like, if I run a Terra Toxicity or just some fire punch coverage as well. So I think some fire moves will be pretty good this week. And maybe like Weavile this week as well, because Weavile can hit Gliscor for super effective. Although a lot of Dark Resist. There's a lot of Dark Resist. So maybe Weavile is not the best choice. Let's see. So my Spike Setter would be Ogre Pawn. And then I have like Cleavor with Stone Axe. I've got Excadrill that could set up Stealth Rocks. So I think maybe a Spike's Ogre Pawn then. Yeah. So Ogre Pawn. We'll figure out the item later, but of course we gotta have Ivy Cudgel. U-turn, spikes. Here's a good question. Let's see here. Ogre Pawn. Going into the embodied aspect, that would put me at 525 speed, which is enough to outspeed Deoxys with a Jolly nature. Okay. Adamant I won't outspeed, right? No. But Jolly I can outspeed Deoxys. Deoxys speed. Ivy Cudgel does end up doing quite a good amount too, so as well as knockoff. That's just max HP. If it's not max HP, I have a chance of KOing, but it probably will be max HP. Probably a good amount of bulk investment. But I do like this so far. Ivy Cudgel U-turn spikes. I don't think I'll need like a Swords Dance set. How much grass resist? A good amount of grass resist, so yeah, Swords Dance set, probably not the best. Terrazarud, though, could end up being a little bit of a problem. But I think I'll be fine. Actually, Terrazarud could actually be a lot more of a problem, thinking about it, because I don't have many dark resists. I do have a good amount of grass resist, but I don't have the most dark resists. I could run Taunt and maybe taunt some of the more defensive mons. Let's see. No steel resist. 2 fairy weak mons. I think just knockoff. Yeah, we'll just run knockoff as the last move. It does have a lot of hazard options, yeah, so I think maybe just running heavy-duty boots so that I can pivot in and out of Ogerpon a good amount. I think this will be fine. I might switch out knockoff for synthesis or leech seed. Leech seed could actually be pretty nice, because yeah, only grass type is Zarude, but Zarude wants to tear it out of the grass typing. So there'd be no leech seed immunity. Or actually, hold on. Do I run Protect? Yeah, because I could run Protect for first impression. I actually kind of like that, yeah. So, Protect for first impression. Iron Valiant. Let's grab that. Because it is probably my best mon. Especially into this week, where there's a good amount of fairy. There's only Tinkaton as the fairy resist. And so I don't think that Tinkaton will really want to take a fighting move after. Or like a coverage move. Tinkaton. Iron Valiant. What if we are max attack? So if we're like a Sword Stance set, what if we are a Sword Stance set? If we've got booster speed with a Sword Stance set. So booster energy with, say, close combat, knockoff, fire punch for all the fire weak mons. Well, then I wouldn't have anything for Primarina. Although, yeah, I wouldn't have anything for Primarina, even at +2. Although, Primarina would probably end up taking a lot of damage. If I could get Primarina low enough, then this wouldn't be bad. Or do I run Ice Punch for Gliscor? Or do I run Spirit Break for Stab? Because I could run Spirit Break for Stab. Spirit Break could hit Gliscor for neutral with Stab. So, Spirit Break. Spirit Break could also one-shot has a chance of one-shotting Primarina. Gliscor. At +2, Spirit Break does half. On a mostly Spadef Gliscor. Chance to hit KO. Although, if I'm keeping rocks up, I think maybe Spirit Break. Oh yeah, and Spirit Break also lowers special attack too, so that could also maybe help out a little bit. Probably not enough, but maybe just enough. So we're on Spirit Break and Swords Dance. And then this is probably going to be something that, like, you know, I have to save for the very end. But this is going to be Viper's game to shine. So I have spikes. I do want stealth rocks. But do I want Cleavor? Let's see. Cleavor. Weak to water, so would be weak to Primarina. Cleavor would be weak to rock, would be weak to the stealth rocks. But not really a lot of rock coverage. And then weak to steel, which is Tinkaton. Actually, I think Cleavor is actually pretty good this week. I actually do kind of like Cleavor, yeah. Sharpness. Stone Axe. U-turn. Let's see. A lot of bug resist, so X Scissors is not going to be useful. A lot of dark resist, so Night Slash is not going to be useful. Let's see here. What other coverage? What other moves do you have? Maybe what status moves do you have? Let's see. You do have Light Screen. That could be funny. Rain Dance, Sunny Day. I don't have... I guess Vaporeon could value the Rain Dance, but I don't really have anything that values weather except for Sand Slash. But Rain Dance would value the Primarina. Sunny Dance would value the Slitherwing. So I don't think I need either of those. I could have an emergency defog on Cleavor. Because of the amount of hazards that they have access to. So I think an emergency defog would probably not be bad. So we'll take the emergency defog. Light Screen could be funny. Let's see. Terapagos, Primarina, Deoxys. Not a lot of special attackers. Mostly physical. So Reflect could be a lot. Reflect would have been a lot better. I could also... No, you don't have Technician yet. That's right. Either way, I still could also run Quick Attack just for, like, emergency priority. Yeah, let's have Quick Attack for emergency priority. And then we'll probably have leftovers. Actually, hold on. How fast is that team? Cleavor's 85. I know that a Scarf would not outspeed the Oxus. Yeah. But Scarf can outspeed Zarude. I'm not sure what Terra she'll go. I don't think I want Scarf. As much as I would like Excadrill this game, Excadrill just invites Gliscor every time. For the most part, so I think I have to have my Rapid Spinner be Sandslash. This game? Yeah. The Sandslash beats Gliscor. Do I run a speedy Sandslash? Do I run Fast Slash? Fast Sandslash can outspeed Gliscor. Especially with, and even with an Adamant nature as well. Although some Gliscors do like running some speed. How important is speed this week for you? Probably not all that important. Yeah, I don't think speed's all that important on Gliscor, but I think I'll still run Jolly. No, I think I'll get away with Adamant. I think I can get away with Adamant. What was the set that I ran last week? Icicle Spear, Iron Head, Ice Shard, Rapid Spin. I can run something at least a little bit similar. I can run Rapid Spin, Ice Shard. I'm not expecting any Sashers. Actually, I'll Sash Cutie Fly. But I would not outspeed that with a Lone Sandslash unless I want Choice Scarf. But I could lead if they bring Cutie Fly, I can lead Sandslash in case of a Cutie Fly lead, and I can Rapid Spin into Iron Head. Or like Rapid Spin into like a KO with like whatever. I want Stealth Rocks. I've got Stone Axe. I don't think I need Stealth Rocks on a Lone Sandslash. Although having an extra Stealth Rock setter wouldn't be bad. Do I just run the same set as last week? Do I really? Yeah, I can just Rapid Spin into Icicle Spear. Won't be able to get up Sticky Web. Although, what if I run Lumberry instead of that? So like, I have Iron Head. Hmm. This probably won't work. But it'd be hilarious if it did. Now, I probably need some defense. Yeah, some defense would be pretty good. So like a defensive Latias then. The only dark type. Oh no, okay. So both of the dark types can Terra. So I might just be able to run mono psychic moves. Probably Psy Shock. Oh, hold on. So I know that I want Recover. I don't think I'll need Baton Pass this week. Oh, you know what? I could run Healing Wish. Ooh. That could be used for Ogre Pawn. No, I don't think I'll need Healing Wish. I could run Thunder Wave, try and paralyze the team. Would not do anything with Lie Score. I know what, I could run Reflect on you. Actually, I think I'm gonna run Choice Scarf. But like a defensive Choice Scarf set. So Choice Scarf, Trick. Mist Ball. And actually, Future Sight. Baton Pass. Actually, because of all the physical attackers, I actually might want you to be Phys Def. I don't think you're going to do much of anything to the special attackers when it comes to... Unless Deoxys is special, but Deoxys could just have coverage. Honestly though, Latios actually does not seem all that good here, but I don't have much other defensive options. Like, I have Latios and I have Vaporeon. I mean, Latios can beat Gliscor most of the time. Do I just run full hyper offense again this week? Do I have to? I think I have to. So I don't think Latios is actually the play. Unless like I'm running an offensive one, but I don't think I want to. Huh. Yeah, I might just have to run full offense again this week. And kind of put all the hope and faith into my turret, into the hazards. So even though I think because it always invites an or Gliscor, I think I have to go Excadrill here. Yeah, I think I have to go Excadrill. And then my last Mon. Let's see. I'm not using the Choice Scarf right now. Again, they're pretty fire weak. So... Oricorio. Revelation Dance. Hurricane, Quiver Dance. Taunt? Or Roost? I think Roost. And then, just like, you know, standard spread. I think this is the play. I might be able to drop some speed on Oricorio because of Quiver Dance. But I think this is the play. And then if I can keep hazards away, because I've got emergency defog and I have 2 spinners, I think Focus Sash Oricorio. So I think this could be the play. Or I might be able to get away with not running Protect on Ogre Pawn for Slitherwing because I can just go Oricorio. And if I can just go Oricorio on the Slitherwing, what if I don't run Sash? What if instead I need to see if I even have one of these. Sort by name. I don't. Okay, well here's a good question then. Scarlet and Violet. Item listing. Ogre ousting. God damn it. Is there not like an ogre ousting reward here on the side? Ogre ousting, here we go. Because maybe let's see here. Item groups. Where is it? Did I pass it? I passed it. There it is. So let's see. The weight on this table. So I might be able to just do this alone. I don't need to get people to like do like some of the harder ones. Because who wants to do ogre ousting, right? What does the apostrophe mean? Hold on. Okay, well, I might be able to get the Keyberry. If I don't get Keyberry, then ooh, okay. So if I don't get Keyberry, yeah, I'll probably just run Rocky Helmet because I probably won't have enough time to get a Keyberry. But I think this will be fine. And then I don't have to run Protect on you if I'm just going into Oricorio. Also, I would run Spiky Shield over Protect. So I think I can still run Knockoff then. Yeah, we'll run Knockoff then. Okay. So this should be okay. I do have to worry about the fact that I am bringing 5 physical attackers to this battle. But I think that will be okay. I think that will be fine. It probably won't be. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but I think that will be fine. Either way, I hope that you all enjoyed this team battling video. or team building video, not team battling. Tomorrow's the team battling video, or the battling video. So I hope that you all enjoyed this team building video. I'll see you all tomorrow for the battle then, and I hope that you all have yourselves a fantastic day.